Public Library. My name is Joan. We're doing our floor yoga class together today, whether we're in person or we're at home. We're going to start seated, and we're going to start working and doing some yoga for the face. So the majority of the stress that we hold is held in our face. And that stress is aging, especially if you hold it over time. So sit in any comfortable position you'd like. I am sitting with 2 blocks side by side. If you want to do that, that's your choice. You can sit on the mat, you can sit on blankets, you can sit with your legs crossed, legs extended, knees up. And as you do that, just lift up and feel the stretch from the base of the sternum to the top of the pubic bone, and you just lift up a little bit, and then relax the shoulders down and feel your jaw. And release the jaw by just allowing it to drop away from the top. The lower jaw relaxes down away from the top teeth. And then notice where you have any tightness around your eyes, across your cheekbones, your ears, your jaw, your throat, your shoulders. Now, you're going to take your thumb and your index finger, and we're going to start with one side, doesn't matter which side, and you're going to see if you can pinch the skin right above the temple. And if you can't pinch the skin, guess what you have? Stress. So if that is really tight, all of this on the side of the face, and then do the other side, is really tight. So we're going to try to release that. Your goal, should you choose it, I'm choosing it for you today, is to see if you can release this so you have more circulation underneath your scalp. We're going to start first of all by softening. So I'm going to take my fingers and I can rest my thumbs on my cheeks, tuck the chin a little bit, not on the temple, but just above, and you're just going to start doing little circles. And you want to feel the scalp move around. You want to notice if you get like you need to clear your ears. You want to notice as you roll it around if your eyes are tight, if you're frowning, if it's a little bit of an effort to swallow. Good. Now I'm going to just move up and down. So it's going to feel like your eyes are going to come up on the end, up and down. Relax the jaw. And if you find a spot that's really particularly tight, pay attention. Now you're going to come above your eyebrows, and you're going to push up with the skin, shoulders come down, elbows are going to come in to ground you, and you're just going to move up and down here. So remember, the fascia is the connective tissue that keeps the body together. So the fascia right at the forehead, if it's tight, you're probably going to feel it at other places in the body. Come up to the hairline, tuck the chin, move the hairline up and down. So this is going to help relieve that sensation of tightness. It's going to help improve circulation. It's going to give you a little bit more space. It's going to release the fascia. It may shift the breath. Come to the top of the head and just kind of massage here. So notice if it feels particularly tight here. See if you have to clear your throat. If you have this beautifully coiffed head and it's bothering you, just do what you got to do. Good. Now, you're going to come right to the top of the ear, and you're just going to massage. Try not to hit the temple, but release the jaw down and breathe, and feel like you can move the ears. So I'm pushing up with 2 fingers and circling around. You may want to try going the reverse, and you want to notice if it's particularly sensitive. Good. I'm going to slide my fingers down to the jaw. I want to find, when I open and close my mouth, the hinge, release, and just massage right here. If you have TMJ, and this is particularly painful, back off a little bit. Good. Now you're going to take your index finger on the side. When you open your mouth, there's going to be a little line. So it comes right from about the cheek to the space of your jaw, and you're going to stick your fingers there, and you're going to squeeze in, release the jaw, and come back out. Push in and out, and in and out, and this is really tight. If it feels really tight and sore, come lower, Pilar. Pilar, lower, here. That's it, you got it. Now, push in, hold for 3, take 3 breaths. Let it go. Push in, 3 breaths. Let it go. Push in, 3 breaths. Let it go. Feel that. Now, you may get a burst of heat. You may feel a little tingling. You may feel like some blood circulation. You're going to take your 2 fingers. You're going to come to the space between the eyebrows. I'm going to bring my elbows in again to ground my head. As I press in here, I'm going to push up and chin down, shoulders down. And relax the jaw. And release that spot right in between the center of the eyebrows. Now, pay attention to the back of the neck, the occiput, the curve of the back of the head. See if you can relax it. Work a little less, get a little more. Take 2 fingers, doesn't matter which one. You're going to push up to the hairline and glide down. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, keep breathing, 8, 9, 10. Pause. See if your eyes feel a little less tight. Now you're going to take your 2 fingers. They're going to come behind the middle of the ear, and the thumb comes right into that little indentation on each side. If your legs are getting pins and needles, bring them out. Now, you're going to bring your elbows and shoulders down, take a breath, and inhale, pull out, take a breath, and 3 times. Release it. Pause. Do it again. One more. Pause. Notice what you notice. Good. 2 fingers like a peace sign. One is going to come in the front and the other one's going to come to the back. If you need a little support, you can bring your knees up, let your elbows rest. I need to give myself a little space here. And you're going to push up and glide down. And you'll do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now that's going to release the vagus nerve, so notice how that feels. Now come to the side and pinch again and see if you have a little more skin movement here. Do both sides. Check it out. See how you feel. Come to the cheekbones. Give a little squeeze. 1, 2, 3, release. And do it again. 1, 2, 3, release. A little now listen, you're not squeezing so hard that you're going to wind up with bruises, okay? Just a gentle movement of the skin. Release. Now feel that. Good. You're going to take your thumb and your index finger. So the index finger comes behind the jaw and the thumb comes maybe about an inch away. And you're going to pinch and tuck the chin down and hold it for 3 breaths. Jaw's not touching, and I'm breathing gently. 1, in and out. 2, 3. Release that. Now feel that. Roll your head to the right, tuck your chin down, about 45. Take the left hand and bring it behind your back somewhere. Let that shoulder soften. Inhale, lift your head, roll to center, tuck your chin down as low as you can go. Roll your head a little bit side to side. Inhale, lift your head, roll your head to the left, bring it in and down 45 degrees. Feel this whole right side. Take that right hand, bring it behind you, any amount. See if you can release here. Take a breath. 3 breaths, actually. Good. Come to center, see how you feel. You're going to bring your feet in if you can, comfortably. Sit up. Now hands can rest here, shoulders down. Lift up, don't throw your head back. Now just give yourself a breath as you release through that whole back body, shoulders down, lift up. Feel a stretch in the throat. Relax the jaw. Breathe in and out. See if you can shift and soften. See if the mouth automatically releases. And then bring it back to neutral. Pause. Curl. I'm going to roll, and I'm just going to curl the spine a little bit. Tuck the chin, 3 breaths. Soften the shoulders down. Mine are high, so you got to figure out why are they high. Long and slow breaths. And then come to neutral. Breathe. Inhale, lift up, see how it feels. See if you have a little more length. Shoulders down and away, open and close the mouth. Feel the stretch through the throat, gently. Don't touch the teeth to each other. Bring the head to neutral, take a breath. Now, wherever you need to go, 2 fingers, one, if you open your jaw and you find that hinge, right here, your fingers are pressing in. I'm going to press in and I'm going to push my head back. Relax the jaw and rock. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to pause. Keep the pressure there. Relax the jaw, soften the shoulders. We'll do it again. Start left if you started right. 1, 2, 3. And then pause. And now see how you feel. Test yourself again. See if you can move the skin on the side of your face with a little more pliability. So you just pinch and release a little bit, just move around, not on the temple. And just see if your face also feels warmer. See if you feel like you look like you're going to sleep on me, which is a good sign. If you want to sleep, go for it. Now, as you bring your knees up, I'm going to stay on my blocks, but I'm going to prop my fingers, and I'm just going to do a little rocking here. Sit up nice and tall. Don't collapse through the back body. Walk your feet a little wider. That's it. Nice. And breathe. Roll to the right, look to the left, and bring your chin down, and feel the side of the neck, and relax the jaw. 3 breaths. Inhale, lift up, come to the other side, and then tuck down and see how that feels. Sit up. And then come to center and rock again. Good. Now I'm going to come off my blocks and just rock. So see how your pelvic girdle and your hips and your sitting bones meet the mat. Good. Take that right leg, I'm gonna bring it in. Now, I don't want it close because you see the angle here, you don't want that. You want your heel to be in line with the buttock and you're not pulling it in, you're just gently supporting it. The torso comes up and into the side of the thigh and you relax the knee and the foot is up and you release through the shoulders and you breathe. 3 breaths. Good. Cross over like the number 4. Remember, no pressure on the knee or the ankle. So the ankle is off the thigh and no pressure on the knee. And we just come right into our rocking pigeon. And you breathe. Good. Bring the foot to the floor. That's crossed over. Left hand, so this is my right leg. If you're on the opposite side, you make the adjustment. About mid-shin, I'm gonna move into the bent knee. Hand comes behind, and it's not an overturn. It's a lift, and chin is about as close to the sternum as you can. Take a breath. Relax the jaw. Your mouth should be slightly open, but you're breathing in and out through the nose if you can. And you breathe. Now pause and release. Only if it's good for your knees and hips. You take that bottom leg and you bring it in and you're going to take 1 block. So my right leg is crossed over the left. I take this block and press it to the side so my shoulder is supporting me and I'm sitting up. Now this is a lot for the knee. If this is too much for your knee, keep the leg extended. Now breathe. Relax. Think of the Bahamas. Breathe. See if all of a sudden something shifts and you're upright a little more or you're shifting more towards center. Release that leg. Now measure. See if it's a little longer. Rock it out. Good. Cross that opposite, bring that opposite leg in, and you're just going to sit for a breath again. You're going to release, lift up, walk your foot out. That's it. Breathe. Soften it. If you're holding this leg super tight, soften it. Foot is gently flexed. You're not hyperflexing it. Relax the knee. Soften the jaw. And 3 breaths. Good. Cross the leg over like the number 4, so we come right into our variation of a pigeon, and we rock it out. Good. Foot to the floor. Now I'm going to roll into that bent leg gently, not overstressing it. Breathe. What's this right top shoulder doing? If it's high, relax it down. Take a breath. Only if it's comfortable for you are you going to bring that bottom leg in. Take your second block or your other block and give yourself a support and breathe. Remember, one side may not feel the same as the other. And don't go where your legs don't like it, or hips or knees. And you breathe. 3 breaths. Good, release that. Measure, hopefully they're the same length. Feet are parallel, and we rock again. Good. Hands behind, feet as wide as the mat, little rocking. Be mindful of this. So when you bring your feet to the mat, heels are on, a lot of us go here. This does nothing for your spine, nor does it bring more air to your lungs, because what you're doing is you're constricting the amount of air you can bring in. So you just gently lift, squeeze the shoulders on the back, head's at neutral, take 3 breaths. Soften your face, open through the shoulders and the heart, relax your jaw. Now I'm just going to gently rock. Keep the breath moving. It's small. I'm not really lifting my feet. Widen your legs because you want to open up the hip flexors. Widen the legs. Widen, it means as wide as the mat. Roll to the right. Look to the left. I'm not lifting the hip. And then opposite side. And back and forth. Good. Take your 2 blocks, bring them to the end of your mat. I have about a space of a block between my blocks. My feet come on the blocks. I'm moving my tailbone a little bit closer to the block so I'm not overextending. Hands on the ribs, shoulders down, and now I'm rocking small and gentle here. Now, gravity's pressing down on you. So all this stuff that we just did in the face, hopefully will get a little bit of a release. We should have done a before and after picture. But when you do, if you choose, you can do this at home. Take a before, do some stuff, and look, take a picture at the end and see how it looks. Now I'm gonna bring my heels up and rock, because when I press into the heels, it opens the back of the pelvic girdle. And now I'm going to open up my arms, letter T. Small rocking, I'm not lifting a hip, I'm just using this to massage into that lower back, and my lumbar spine's a little bit curved into the mat. Pause, bring your feet to the mat, to the block, hands come to parallel. No, I'm going to come into a bridge pose, but I'm not coming high. It's only about the height of my hands. And I just lift and relax the shoulders down and away, take a breath. 3 breaths actually. Everything's gonna be in a series of 3 breaths. And then only if it's comfortable for you, lift up a little higher. Now, if you get a crimp in the neck, you've gone too far. 3 breaths. Your face, you may feel like you have I can feel it right now, I'm getting a facial flush. Now inhale maybe a little higher, take a breath. Only if it's good for you, but soften. Don't make it so tight that you feel like you're working too hard into the hips and knees. Take a breath in. 3 breaths to bring yourself back down to the mat. So you inhale and you exhale a little. And then inhale and exhale a little more. And inhale and roll all the way to the mat. When you bring the whole body to the mat, pause. Bring your arms behind you, go into a full body stretch here. Keep your feet where they are. Stretch it out, big stretch. Good. Bring your hands to the sky. You can clasp your hands, shoulders down. Little rocking here. So open up that space between the shoulder blades. Bring that right arm, elbow to the mat, look to the left. Don't pull. 3 breaths. Arms come back up and we go to the opposite side. Chin to the shoulder and 3 breaths. Good, come back to center, rock a little more. And then bring your knees into your chest, gentle rocking. Good. Bring your feet up. Little happy baby. Small and gentle rocking. Good. Bring that right knee in, take a hold of the shin. Don't overly pull it in. It's just a gentle release through the hip. Breathe. Take the left hand, bring it to the left hip. Right hand caps the right knee. We roll it around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring both legs up. Take a measurement. See if that leg's a little longer that we just did. My right leg is. And you just, with a gentle bend in the knee, rock it out. Now feel your face. So you have gravity pressing down here. And hopefully you're feeling like you're getting a little release. Pause. Bring that left leg in. Take a hug. Three breaths. Right hand to the right hip. Now, if you feel like you cannot hold this here and keep your stability, you can bring your right arm out to from the shoulder and palm down, cap the knee, little circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then reverse. So when I do this side, it feels a little different. I know this about myself. I don't judge. I just observe. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring both legs up, little gentle rocking, just soft bend in the knees. So we want to get the benefit of oxygenated blood coming right back down to the heart and to digestion to support both. Good. I'm going to widen my legs and just rock. I can rock off to the side. My head is moving with my spine, so I'm not rolling it separately. Good. And then when I come back to center, pause, bring your feet to the mat, arms out, letter T or cactus arms, and you're just going to rock it out here, little windshield wipers. Good. Now, you may have to scoot yourself so that you can bring your calf muscles to the blocks. Feet are flexed, but not super tight flexed. You're just softly flexing your feet. Feel the breath. Feel your hips. Take a breath. Now you're going to point and flex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Arms out to the side, palms up. Point and flex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reverse so the palms are down. 1, and point and flex. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Elbows into cactus arms. If this doesn't work for you, then don't do it. Point and flex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring your elbows together and just rock here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back to center. Go into your full body stretch. Take 3 breaths. Big, long breath. Inhale. Exhale.
If you get a yawn, go with it. Inhale, stretch it. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale.
Bring your knees into your chest, but cross the right foot over the ankle. Hands cap the knees so the fingertips are pointing toward the toes. Roll around into your little gentle pelvic tilt. So we're trying to move the fascia all the way from the head, all the way down the back body to the feet. 5, 6, and then reverse your circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Release your feet. Now, your option could be to keep it as a gentle, happy baby. You can bring your hands to your feet, but the shoulders can't be up. You have to bring it down. Outside edges of the feet, inside edges of the feet, or you can do a yoga toe lock. And you want to rock here. And you relax the jaw. So if this is too much and your face and your jaw and your neck are engaged, upper body, then that's not the thing for you. And then release that. Bring your feet to the mat. Rock it out. Now, left foot crosses over the right. Cap the knees. We roll around. 1, 2. Keep the breath moving. 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you pause and you reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring your legs up. Choose your happy baby of choice. Take a breath. You may want to try a variation, see how it feels. The minute you feel that the shoulders are too involved, it's not for you. Good. Bring the feet to the floor. Go into your full body stretch. You can use the blocks to support your legs. Big stretch here. 3 breaths. When you finish your 3rd breath, you're going to roll to whatever side calls to you. Just going to move the blocks to the side. And you're going to rest, so you're supporting your head with your arms like you're in a chair, resting on the floor, and the shoulder is back. And you breathe. Now lift that arm. We're going to do 3, small 3, medium 3, large. So we're going to roll. 1, 2, 3, 3 medium. 1, 2, 3, as big as you want. 1, 2, 3, you're going to reverse, but 3 large. 1, 2, 3, and then 3 medium. So remember, the size is what works for you. 2, 3, 3 small. 1, 2, 3, rest that arm. Take a breath. Now I'm just going to take the top arm, teepee the front, and extend my legs. Now I want my body to be in a one long line like the letter I. And now I just rock out that side body, because remember, if we want to soften the fascia, we got to do the whole thing. You may find some spots that are tight. No judgment, you just release here. Good. Pause. Now you're going to roll onto your back body, go into a full body stretch, and switch to the other side. I'm just going to switch myself so I'm facing you. Just like you're in a chair again. Remember, be mindful of what's most comfortable for you. Try to keep the knees and the heels in alignment so your heels are not behind you. So move your feet forward. You want to feel like you're sitting in a straight back chair and your feet are on the floor and your back is supported by the chair. Your fingertips are teepeeing so that you don't roll your body forward and your shoulders are stacked. And now you're relaxing the face, the jaw, 3 breaths. And then when you're ready, again, 3, 3, 3, 3 small circles with the arms. 3 medium, and you can do it at your own pace, but just remember the breath has to move. And then 3 large when you're ready. And you reverse 3 large. Three medium, 3 small. Rest your arm when you're ready. Take a breath. Take 3 breaths. And then when you're ready, you just extend again. Extend those legs so that the shoulders, hips, legs are all in a nice line. Fingers are teepeed, and you rock. So try not to allow the shoulder to collapse. Now, if you feel really balanced, you can always bring your arm to the side. You pick the variation that works best for you, no problem. And you breathe. Three breaths. Good. Now, before we transition up, we're just going to roll onto our bellies. And your arms come out to create a support for your head, and your feet are parallel. Big toes and the pinky toes are all even, so you want to feel that alignment into the mat. And just let your whole body weight rest here. 3 breaths. Slow down. Take a breath. Relax the face. Make sure the jaw is unclenched. Soften around the eyes. And then bring your knees so they bend and the feet are up, and we do reverse windshield wipers here. Just little rocking motion. Keep 3 breaths. Good. Bring the feet to the mat, tuck your toes into the mat, stretch and lift without extending too much pressure into the knees. 3 breaths. So you may feel it tight through the bottoms of the feet. When you complete your 3 breaths, release the legs, rock it out. Bring the feet down. One more big stretch here. Tuck the toes. See if you feel like you have a little more release here. Take 3 breaths. And then release the legs. Rock it out. Now, you're going to bring your feet to the mat. You want to make sure your blocks are handy. I'm going to bring my elbows into the torso. My head's an extension of the spine, so I'm just lifting it so that it's even with the spine is even with the head and neck. And now I just lift up into a gentle cobra, 3 breaths. My gaze is to the floor. And then don't worry about how it looks. I'm just going to ease my legs wide so I can bring myself into a child's pose, but I want to lift myself up. So I'm taking the 2 blocks and I'm stacking them one on the other so that the head can rest and my arms are in a sphinx pose and my shoulders are back and away from my ears, and I can rock my head and soften the jaw. And again, 3 breaths. You want to keep the breath moving here. And notice how your face feels. Your jaw, your eyes, the range of motion in your neck, the shoulders down and away from the ears. Good. Pause. Slide your arms forward, teepee, and stretch here. See if you can bring your tailbone closer to your heels and you breathe. Relax across the shoulders. Release the hands and the arms, move 1 block away. Now come a little lower and roll your head here. My arms are still extended. However, if that's too much for you, you bring your arms into a sphinx position. You pick what is most comfortable for you, soften. 3 breaths. And then pause. Now you can stay right here. You could bring back a 2nd block if that's more comfortable for you. Otherwise, you move that last block and you bring your head to the mat. You can rock your head or not. Take a breath with you as you go side to side, 3 breaths. If you do not want to rock your head, don't. Slide your hands back when you're finishing your 3rd breath. Hands come back into a sphinx pose. I tuck my chin and I ripple it up. And I roll like I'm in a wave. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, bring the breath up. Head lifts last gently. Exhale, you bring it down. Inhale, you lift it up. Exhale, you bring it down. Now, see if you can support your head 1 palm into the other. If this is too low for you, or you need a block, or you need to do 1 potato, 2 potato, you pick what works for you. Soften the shoulders, relax through the heart, and breathe. 3 breaths. Release the hands, come back up onto your table. We're going to stand up because we need to stretch. So we're going to come to our table, right foot forward, tuck your back toes so you can step forward and roll up. Head comes up last. Bring the breath all the way up with you and just stand. Take your time. Give yourself a minute. Roll. Inhale up. Exhale out and down. And up. And down. And up. And down. And then reverse. Up. And out and down. And up, and down, and up, and down. Bring your arms up, step a little bit wider, make sure your feet are parallel. We're going to bring the arms up and you can bring the palms together, bring the shoulders down. Now, it's not just this. I want to move the hip out of the way. So I'm going to go to the right. I can look a little under the arm and then come back to center, and then other side. And I want to feel that opening under that side body. 2, bring the breath with you. 3. Release the arms out to the side, take a breath. Now, with your hands behind your back, you don't have to pull anything, just a gentle squeeze the shoulders on the back, shoulders down, take a breath. Head is at neutral, relax the jaw. 3 breaths. Now, with your hands here, head is back. You don't want to lead with your chin. We're going to bend the knees. As I bend forward, my tailbone is coming back. And as I come forward, the minute I get a little twinge, I pause and I breathe into it. Inhale, and maybe I come a little lower. And inhale, and maybe I come a little lower. Tailbone is coming back. Breathe. Inhale, and if you can, comfortably, you're going to rest your torso right on your thighs and release your arms and breathe. Now, I'm going to take my hands, bring them behind my legs, and tailbone comes up until I am comfortable. If I can come all the way down, that's great, but I don't have to. And then I roll up. Now, if your hamstrings are tight, your back is tight. So when you come forward here, tailbone is back, and you sink slowly and gently down with the breath until you can rest right on your thighs. You're nice and strong. You straighten your legs as much as you can. This is a big hamstring back stretch. Take a breath here. When you're ready, you tip the tailbone down and roll up. Stretch it up. Wiggle it out. See how you feel here. Stand for a minute. See how you are. Swing. Good. Slow it down, come to neutral. Now, this is only if you choose to do it. You don't want to do it, then you don't do it. Same thing. Hips come back. When I come back with my hips, my shoulders are back. When I sink myself onto my thighs, I can bring my hands underneath my feet, and I can keep it right here, or I extend my legs nice and straight. You're gonna feel a humongous stretch here. If it's too much for you, then come out of it. If you can stay here, take 3 breaths. Feel that up. It's gonna be a big stretch through that whole back body. When you're ready, you sink the knees and the tailbone comes down. Remove the hands. Sweep the hands. Inhale till you come out to the side. Lift up. Hands to the heart. And you breathe. And now give yourself a compliment, because this was hard. It's hard to move the stuff that's stuck, because most of the time the stuff that's stuck is old. Breathe. Feel like you're bringing to yourself the sense of connection, that you're centered, you're balanced, and you're aligned. And you're feeling the breath, and you're taking 3 breaths. and you're giving yourself a compliment. Today I am, and don't make it this. Fine. Today I am great, strong, fabulous, outstanding. Make your body believe it. Soften the knees if they're tight. Now you're gonna bend the knees, tailbone back, and you're gonna bow to yourself. Move, as you move forward just a little bit, you feel that little connection here, you pause. Come a little more, take a breath with you as you go. Take a little breath with you as you go. Release the hands, take a breath, inhale. Feel like you're gathering space and you're bringing it straight back down to the heart. So space is a gift. And if you have the gift of space, what do you want to fill it up with? Courage, patience, creativity, problem solving, awareness, love, kindness, compassion. So we're going to do the same thing and think about what you want to gather to yourself. Tailbone back, bow and pause, breathe. And then when you're ready, you tailbone back and you bring it down a little more. My hands are firmly pressing into each other. And then I come down as low as I want to go, release, and gather the gift of space. And bring it down. And pause. Now, before we come into our Shavasana, I want you to feel your face. I want you to move it, pinch it, squeeze it. Find all the spots maybe that are softer. Your eyebrows, you can pinch your eyebrows, your cheeks. Come back to the jaw. Maybe do an ear pull. And notice something. See if your face feels different. You're going to take your hands, and it's like when you see the cutest little baby, and you want to just squeeze the face. Hands come here. You're going to bring it around. You're the baby, and you're going to squeeze that cute little face. And you're going to push in and lift up, and 3 breaths. Relax the jaw. Soften the shoulders, engage the belly, relax the knees. Now, if you need more than 3 breaths, why not? And then you release when you're ready and you feel that. And you swing. You're all looking at me like this. All right. We're going to come down onto the mat, tailbone back, nice and grounded. I sink myself forward until I land with ease and bring myself into any variation of a child's pose that's going to help me so that I can ground, slow down, reset the nervous system, release busyness of the mind, stretch and lengthen through the spine, open the hips, release through the feet and ground through the hands and open through the crown of the head. So you get a lot of bang for your buck here. And then when you're ready, you slide your hands back to frame the face, and we're just going to transition. So you gently lift up, swing your legs to one side, so that you can come gently to the mat. Go into your full body stretch. And when you land, notice how you feel different. One heel can be in each corner of the mat, arms out to the letter A. You lift and tuck your shoulders. If it's too much and you need to rock out your hips, or it's too much for your lower back and you need to lift your legs, if you need to roll onto your side body, you do that. You pick where you want to be. If you need to put on socks, or you brought a jacket, or you need a blanket, that's what you do. And you breathe. Now, as you land, we're gonna breathe for 1 minute. It's gonna feel like it's the longest minute ever, but you wanna get the benefit of all that we did. And so the greatest way to absorb it like a sponge is to pause. So I will mind the time. You're just going to rest and breathe. And don't let your mind start to wander. Just pause and rest in stillness. Now that's 1 minute. The second minute now, I want you to imagine that you're teleporting yourself to a beautiful place in nature that you love beyond all. And you're not thinking about it, you're just resting in it for 1 minute. And now for the last minute, I'm just going to play the bowl and just let the sound surround you, move around you, and fill you up with stillness. In this space where I'm resting, where I have allowed myself to pause and be still, I am at ease. I am grounded. I am balanced. I am supported. I'm relaxed. I am breathing in and I'm breathing out of the space that I've gained for myself today in my practice. As I breathe in and I breathe out, I invite in, and you can put in patience, love, kindness, compassion, prosperity, confidence, courage, you pick it. I inhale and you say the word, and I'm exhaling and you say the word again. And then when you're ready, you go into your full body stretch and bring that whole length of you into a yawn or a stretch that brings you a sigh or a whatever. Bring your knees into your chest, rock a little bit from side to side. And then bring your arms and legs up to the sky and really shake it out, because I can't have you go in the car and be dopey. Sorry, can't. So shake and shake and shake and shake and keep shaking, shake and shake and shake and shake and shake and shake, and then full body stretch, one more breath. Stretch it out. And then when you're ready, you roll to whatever side calls to you so that you can gently transition into whatever's a comfortable seated position for you. Roll onto your side first. And then come up. Thank you. And then just stir the pot. So let all the parts of what we did today just find the place to land. And when you've done 3, go the other way. And then bring your arms out to the side. May I always feel this sense of connection to my inner self, so that no matter where I go, no matter what I do or experience, I can always find that place that allows me to be home. So that as I move through each day, I can find joy within it. Namaste. Namaste, everybody. Have a great day. Drink some water. Take a rest if you need it, and I'll see you next time. Are you all right out there?